If a star collapses, can it become a giant gas planet? And let's keep in mind how lightweight Saturn is said to be by mainstream science. And what about the rings? Well, another mainstream nugget swoops in on that. When two stars come close together, their winds compress and the gas forms dust, which creates rings. The same happens with a stable magnetic field. In 1944, CER Bruce wrote, "In fact, it may well be that both Jupiter and Saturn were at one time minor stars, and that their satellite systems were formed as the result of minor or planetary nova outbursts." Velikovsky has suggested that as a result of disruption, Saturn went through a short nova phase in which its light would have obscured everything else visible from Earth. And Immanuel Velikovsky, who seems to have kind of the OG source on all of this part, he writes, "My conclusion that as a result of interplay with Jupiter, Saturn became a nova. I found confirmed in many ancient sources in which Saturn is regularly associated with brilliant light. But I was led to this idea first of all by a certain clue contained in the biblical account of the deluge. Harold Tresman also came to the conclusion that Earth must have once been a satellite of Saturn. Velikovsky has suggested that many thousands of years ago, but still within human memory, the Earth might have been a satellite of Saturn. We are now supposing that the central fire was Saturn. The Earth was in orbit around Saturn and always kept the same face towards Saturn, like the moon is tidally locked to us today. It's an anomaly that seems to have a pattern, and that Saturn with Earth revolved around the sun in 1 year. Day and night would be solar phenomenon, but caused by the revolution of Earth around Saturn. Even at night, Saturn would provide illumination to the part of Earth that always faced Saturn.